My construction entrepreneurs, top of the morning. Made it out here to go for a walk, which is great. Took Bali, the new add to the fam. His name is Bali. My son named him Bali because he likes to play with his ball. So anyway, hey, so on this one here, I'm going to answer a question that came in. And the question was, hey Ty, I said I had a job and I lost the job due to the availability of my crew. So the start time of the job conflicted with the availability of his crew. So he wasn't able to get the job, right? So he wasn't able to get the job because he didn't have a crew available. Now, and he was like, hey, what can I do? So one thing here that I do with the crews here is that within my crews, there's individuals that are being trained to be leads, right? So there's and everyone doesn't want to do it, and everyone is not. It doesn't fit the bill to lead, to be a lead man, a foreman, whatever you want to call it, working foreman. Everyone doesn't fit the bill, okay? But there's certain individuals that you should have that should be being trained right now on jobs, on how to start the jobs, what to do, how to track time, how to, order materials, where to get materials from. Just basically basic things to get a job done, that most likely is probably your lead person, right-hand man, right? So as that right-hand man continues to learn more, when you get jobs, you branch that person off to go and start. Now, there's some individuals that are not right-hand men that you can spot as lead men, as leaders. And sometimes those individuals are hesitant to take up that role, or hesitant to start training to actually become a lead person. You'll spot individuals like that that's just leading from the back almost. And when you spot those individuals, you want to make sure you encourage them that, hey, we'll be here. Go ahead and get this training. So when the opportunity comes, I'm going to go ahead and put you in that position because I feel you can do it, and we'll be here to support you. So there you go. You got people that are already being conditioned and trained. That's your existing lead person, right hand man, and then you may have another person, depending on how big the crew is or who's on the crew, that you can see in that person that they have the qualities to be a lead. Either way, hopefully you have one of the two, and when you get jobs like that, you give that person a shot. Okay, you support that person, right? You may have to be there a little bit more. You may have to have the lead that trained him call him or her a little bit more. There's different things that you're going to have to go into the success of that person, right? Now, then you got the conventional way, to where the conventional way is hire someone, eat the cost while you work them within the crew so they can kind of learn the way things go on in there. And then when you land the work, you branch them off, right? Now, with that way, you're going to have to eat a little bit because, you're only going to have to eat a little bit if you, excuse me, you're only going to have to eat a little bit if you bid work. If you estimate work based on what you pay your crew. Like when I estimate work, I'm charging two rates: a foreman rate and a I charge all carpenter rates. I don't charge no labor rates. Only charge one rate. I charge one rate and I add $2 to the rate for the foreman. That's all I do. So it's one rate, and then for the foreman, I add $2 to it. So, you know, when I bid on like contract work that's gonna last me a year, you know, and it's a repeat is kind of annual, then I'll put together a particular crew, and then I'll price out the job based on what the crew members in that crew get paid, right? But just bidding on regular jobs, 95% of my jobs is one price. One of the prices are bumped up $2, and that's it. So you would eat costs. Let's say you bring on someone and you do tiered pricing, and you bring on the foreman, then you're going to eat a little bit by having two foremans on a job until you can find a placement for that new foreman that you brought on, right? That means you need to be hustling. That means you need to be bringing in more work. Another thing I say here is that if you continue to find yourself in this position, that means that you need to be breaking people out. You need to be building crews. You need to be adding more people on. You know, you definitely don't want to miss so many opportunities here. And then the hard thing that I don't like to do, but I've done before, and it's very hard, is to get the work and then find someone to do the work, right? And that can happen a number of ways. One of the ways it can happen is that you scouted someone, right? So you have someone in mind that that you can use to do the work, right? So if you have that person in mind, so when you land the job, you contact that person, and hopefully that person keeps, you know, the agreement that you guys had, and you come on and jump on over, you know, because you have that new work. That part is always risky. It's never played out perfectly for me. It's always some hiccups there. So I like to bring on my leads and then break them out in that scenario. Other than that, build the leads within your crew. Create a great company culture as well too. Hiring within, you know. So I think that's a great thing. Anyone else have suggestions? Go ahead and put them in the comments. It'd be great to hear. Hey, sit. Be great to hear, share, and hopefully I answered your question. Let me know. My construction entrepreneurs, hustle hard, then hustle harder. Catch you guys on the next one.